good evening, everyone. Sorry I'm a little late. Get customers out of the shop. Before we started, didn't need any lingerers out there while we were live. So, welcome back to Best Card Breaks. 25 Finest Baseball, triple case. Pick your player. Boom. There's case number one. Let me know who's hanging out. Don't need that. Case number two. Don't need that. Oh no, they're flipped. There we go. And number three. What's up, Cody? I'm down for hitting the super tonight. The bounty won't count, but that's okay. It's okay. We'd still like to hit a super. I'd still like to get unstuck off of 349. All right. Should be a fun one. We are going to make parallel color stacks as opposed to by the number. Because, man, oh, man. If you have a if you had a gold and you have a question, what's up, Ben? About what it's number two. Obviously, I'm going to say it while we're ripping, but during the recap, you can say, hey, what was that gold number two? Because there are like to 50 to 25 to 20. But for the recap purposes, it's just going to make it a lot faster going by color. There's going to be a whole lot of discrepancies when it comes to numbering, though. Yeah, blasters are nice every now and then if you get the right one. Alright, box one of case one. Let's get cooking. We got a long way to go. If we can get it filled up, 4-case pick your player of finest basketball. Could be up next. We just got to get it full. Alec Bohm to 200. Bryce Harper X Factor. Bobby Witt Jr. to 99 blue. Sasaki Rivals. Luis Angel Acuna refractor. Yolber Diaz, our first auto of the break. Refractor ink. Yolber Diaz. We will have a refractor stand for now. We'll try not to have a base stand. And Shohei Ohtani to 200. Purple. Nice hit to the Ohtani spot. Who's the gold auto of? It's not bad, though. Hit a short print and a gold auto. It's pretty solid. Ichiro. That one not numbered. Seager. Yamamoto re-signs. Ohtani, Dylan Cruz. Bryce Harper. Pearl to 60. Nice hit to the Harper spot. To 350 Vlad Jr. And base ink, Michael Mercado. Nice hit to the Mercado spot. Base auto. One more number card. Kobe Mayo Blue Arrivals to 99. Kobe Mayo. One box down. Whole lot to go. Yeah, we got 2 guys up there today, and they'll be up there tomorrow as well. But I am taking this show off. But they're up there right now. Probably doing trade night, I suppose. The buybacks are only the Topps Chrome. You're talking about MVP buybacks, right? Only Topps Chrome. But John, yeah, we got Paul up there and new employee Bowen. But your boy Zach will not be there. I am busy ripping for you guys. Drew Romo to 150. And I am not ripping from Shipshawana. To 150, Drake Baldwin. Purple X-Fractor. Rhett Lauder to 150, Blue Arrivals. High Seung Kim Refractor. Roki Sasaki Base. A lot of blue and purple so far. Recap should be wild. Same thing with the vets though. Vets numbered 200 or above, we're going to go ahead and just sleeve them. Anything lower than 200 we will top load. So if you see me throwing color over there, that's why. It's going to the sleeve stack. Sasaki. Leo Jimenez. Base ink. Leo Jimenez. Caden Dana to 350 on the pink. The rookies will be top loaded. Jace Young Refractor. Nick Kurtz. How about Nick Kurtz, bro? Matt Shaw, Cam Smith, Mookie Betts. Yep, thrower balls for the Marlins. That's right. Showtime to 75 green. So we have one of these on our eBay consignment right now, our in-house consignment. It's on auction for one of you guys, right? Nick gets a message that says, I think your valuation of this card is way too high. Nick's response, it's an auction, so no, I'm not. Yordan Alvarez to 325. The dude looked at the price and was like, man, that buy now price is way up there, but it's an auction, so it's already high. Creators Inc. Edgar Martinez. Refractor. Edgar Martinez. Some of the messages on eBay can get pretty funny. Like, how do you not know it's an auction? Box 3. It was pretty fun. And like Nick he always shares. Like if I don't see him, he just shares them. He shares the messages we get on eBay. I think your valuation of this card is way too high. Response. It's an auction, so no, it's not. I don't know. It's listed. Go look up Otani Finest Green and just look for best card breaks or best card shop as the consigner, and you'll see it. I don't know what it's at. I just thought it was really funny. Roki Sasaki to 325. So just know, whoever hit that Otani over there, if you decide to consign it for us, it's going to go for way too much. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to end at $32, you know. Jackson Merrill to 200. It'll jump. It's Otani. People buy him. It was funny, though. Roki Sasaki. And Nico Horner. Green ink 75 Cubbies. Nice hit to the Nico spot. Top loaders, pieces of plastic stuck in them. Don't need those. Green auto stand. J-Ram to 300. Ben Rice. There we go. Some debut ink to 50. Gold at debut ink. Angel Martinez. Nice hit to the Angel Martinez spot. It's Dan Griffin. Gold. Jordan Westberg, gold to 20. That one to 20. Churio to 250. Second year. David Justice. Is this a 3 auto box? David Justice, blue ink to 150. You're sitting in a chair out where? What are you talking about, Lou? Super Babe Ruth calling your shot. That would be amazing. Not opposed to that. I don't think Babe is in this set, though. Oh, you're the Babe Ruth of calling. Gotcha. I read it wrong. I skim read. My fault. Got a patch auto there. I gotcha. To 325, Ronald Acuna Jr. Probably still top load that one. Caleb Durbin to 150. James Wood, X-Fractor. Drew Thorpe. All right, let's see who we got here. From the back, Jace Young to 300, pink. We're going this way. Kobe Mayo to 50, rookie relic auto. Very nice hit to the Kobe Mayo spot. 47 of 50. Who's got Mayo? McKenzie, the helper. Nice hit. Oh yeah, you're right. You did. Yeah, speak it. We need a super tonight. I need to break this 350 curse that I've been on. And how about Cam Smith, Arrivals red to 5? Cam Smith to 5. 2 on the print. Cam's pretty solid. We'll have ourselves a red stand, red on red. Dylan Cruz, X-Fractor, Yamamoto to 99. Lindor to 250. Max Muncy, Corbin Carroll. We're going to go through some top loaders tonight, baby. Darren Baker, Refractor Ink. Dusty's boy. Nice hit to the Darren Baker spot. All right, halfway through the first case. Let's see if I can turn this fan on over here without it being too loud. Box number 5. Sasaki. Colton Cowser, base ink. Second-year auto for Cowser. PCA to 350. He's probably relevant enough right now too. Jace Young, Refractor. Nick Kurtz, base. Judge, Young-Hoo Lee. Luke Keyshaw, Sasaki, and James Wood. Verlander. Dylan Cruz, X-Fractor. Buxton to 150. Sagano to 350. Ichiro. Sweeney, Refractor. Got orange ink. Scott Rowland to 25. Nice hit to the Scott Rowland spot. Orange auto stand. I feel like we're already through like 50 top loaders. Sagasi, X-Fractor. Kobe Mayo to 150. Arrivals. Chapman. Kyle Tucker to 99. Abrams. Kyle Tucker to 300. All right, wraps box 5. So now that I got a decent amount of you guys in the chat, I want to do like a blanketed repack, right? As in, I make cases. It'll be me. Don't know what the floor and ceiling is going to be yet. Then I have an employee randomly insert everything into cases so that literally I have no idea what's where. And it's all multi-sport. All of it. Baseball, basketball, football, hockey, WWE, UFC, tennis. Probably not tennis, but you get the gist. All multi-sport. Who would be turned off by that if those were added into breaks? Or who is all for it? Guys, people are trying to do my own now. Yeah, Jeff said he doesn't care about the sports. So like if we run a case of Finest, right? Do a case of Finest and a case of repacks. But the repacks are multi-sport. But every baseball team has a football team. So like the Jaguars have the Padres. Yeah, Taylor says he's in. So again, I don't know what the floor and ceiling's gonna be yet. Probably both, Cody. Probably both. So I think the way I would do it is I would try to be at like a $50 minimum, because if I go as low as 50, right, then I can make the ceiling way higher, if that makes sense. Spencer Schwellenbach, Refractor Ink. But what that does, if I run multiple cases, right, if I build 10 cases at a time, that allows me to put like a monster somewhere or a couple of monsters somewhere. I just don't know where they're going to be. I don't know when we're going to break them. I don't know if we're going to do partial case breaks of them. I don't know yet. Vientos to 250. I just want to know that you guys are on board, because, again, we run these for you guys. Like, yeah, it's cool. I get to pull big cards. But if there's no interest, I don't want to do it, you know? Sagacey to 99, because it takes a ton of work to do those the right way. A lot. So, like, if I have an employee, because I will seal them up, and then it'll just be like loose packs. They can't tell what's in it. They randomly fill the cases with them. So they don't know where they're at either. Valente Belozo to 150. I also don't really like the idea of having a checklist. I mean, you guys have broke with us long enough. You trust us. So, Dylan Cruz. Because I kind of like, this happened with the high-end repacks. We would randomly plug them into bigger breaks. I like forgetting what I put in them. CJ Abrams. I don't like keeping track of what's been hit, because it doesn't matter, you know. Sounds extremely degenerate. I'm in. It can be. It can be. But again, if I get the floor low enough, if I can get the floor at like 50, like 45, hopefully not 45. If the floor is 50 when I build them, right, that just allows me to put bigger stuff in them. How about that? How about the True Orange Nick Kurtz to 25? That's a nice card. Oh, Big Amish. Been mashing this year. Ain't playing good defense. Christian Campbell, X-Fractor. Will Wagner. Ben Rice. Churio. Garrett Cole to 200. Luis Castillo to 250. Aliel Amador, Refractor. No checklist, just floor and ceiling amounts. I like it that way. Again, if you guys are in every single break that the repacks are ran, you'll see. This is what's nice about having everything done in-house and not subbing this workout, right? If I do this, and I've done it before, I've had shop repacks, we've had high-end baseball repacks, we've had Bowman repacks. You guys have seen them before. There's some big stuff in there. If we do them in-house, number one, I don't have to pay anyone to do them, which is overhead, and you have to factor that in. Number two, as a shop, we do not buy cards at 100% comps. We will put the cards into the repack at 100% comps. So, like, our profit of selling a card in the shop is kind of already naturally built into it. You know what I mean? So it's not like the whole run is, if you comp the whole run, it's, 25K. So I have to break it at 30K. No. If you comp the whole run at 25K, it's getting ran at 25K because I don't have 25K into it. Does that make sense? That's what's nice about doing everything in-house. So if I slip a crisp $2 bill, you'll like some of the stuff I put in there, and then some of the stuff I put in here, you'll be like, "What?" But that's the highs and lows of it. Who remembers the opening day break we ran? Thomas Sagasi to 125. When we put an in-person auto of Mickey Mantle slabbed up by PSA in that break. Chris Bryant to 200. It's a $1,600 card. Lawrence Butler refractor. I just think it'll be nice. Like, we can run cases of them. Jackson Jobe refractor. We can run partial cases. Alcantara extractor. Logan Webb to 99. Usually when we run partial cases, it's more like me bringing the case or what's left of the case out, and you guys choose live anyway the packs that we break. So it doesn't matter. It's truly all random. Ben said, "Can you explain this again?" Chase Islander. Do you want me to for real explain it again? We're talking about a multi-sport repack. Spencer Steer, and then I'll just keep it going. But the next series will not start until all the repacks have been broke. So the ceiling gets hit. We're not just going to keep adding to it. Alcantara, X-Fractor. Nick does not want to be a repacker. And again, we're not straight repackers. We never will be. We like ripping boxes. But I do think it's a good way to add value to breaks so that you get guaranteed money back out of it. You know what I mean? Bobby Witt Jr. to 300. Springer, 75. Richard Fitz, Jace Young. And I've already built the multi-team list, too. I got you. It's going to take a while to build it. Usually, I've kind of already started. But, when I do them for the shop, it takes, over a week to build one run of these things. Takes a lot of time. Doing it in-house takes a lot of time. And you guys are familiar with the Kraken packs. I am saying there's a chance. Right? How many times have, we broke a case of something, right? And you don't get anywhere near your spot price back. It happens all the time, right? But if you hit something in the repack, you're automatically getting something back. Sometimes it may way surpass the spot price. We don't know. Depends on what you hit, right? But I do think, as much as I'm completely against all the whatnot of repackers, and it's because all of their stuff is not repacked in house or done the right way, and that's why it shows people buy cards at 95% because they're just going to mark them up to 120% and repack them. That would not happen here. So day number 1 that I build the repacks, if you were to open every case and comp every card, it will be exactly what we're selling it for. It's no different than selling a card for comps in the shop, which is the way repacks should be done. Altuve, should be a profit margin built in. I'm not going to charge you guys for the Mylar bags that I use, you know. Nico Horner to 125. Jacob Wilson X-Fractor. Or the stickers we use, like that's just dumb. Junior Caminero to 125. Purple ink. I sit to the junior spot. Ben, how you know what repacks are? I thought you just hung out here all the time. You been cheating on me, bro? Those late nights when I'm not live? Alcantara to 250. Dylan Cruz Refractor Creators. Oh, yeah, that's right. I still haven't pulled you a junior. I've put Griffey's in the repacks before. Remember, I put a White Sox auto. Like, super hard to find Griffey auto in a repack. But yeah, I mean, I don't see why Griffey couldn't be involved. Gunner to 125. That purple looks pretty good. Rhett Lauder, Pearl. Ketel Marte to 250. Lauder, Pearl to 30. So it's probably the uncommon, right? No, the rare. Nice hit to the Rhett Lauder spot. Yeah, Griffey's an easy one to plug in. Everyone loves Griffey. The issue is, like, I want to put, you know, flatter stuff in there. Justin Robleski, base ink. But I want to put bigger stuff in there too. So the price per pack might be a little higher, but that's okay because we're breaking them anyway. Justin Robleski, base ink. This means one thing. You guys need to start filling up random team breaks. Woody card in 74 boxes. That's alright. You can cheat on me. I don't care. I won't hold it against you. Who do you even have in this break, Jim? The list is huge. If you take one player, let's see if I can spot one. McDermott, Sagano. I told you Sagano color already. Mason, Brent Rooker, Beltre, Adolis Garcia. Any more than that? Dominguez, Kershaw. Pulled you some color Kershaw. Springer. See, you pulled a card, man. Just nothing we're going to retire on, that's all. That's it. No skunk. Leo Jimenez, gold ink to 50. Leo Jimenez. Leo Jimenez is all over finest. Luis Arias to 250. Refractor, Reggie. Finest Moments Refractor. These the refractor versions of this fall about one per case, a little less maybe. I have 15 numbers. 2 numbers. You're killing it. I'm trying. Cole Reagan's to 300. I'm trying, bro. I want everybody to get rich ripping cards. Alan Rodon, or Rodin to 99, whoever that guy is. If it was up to me, we'd all rip cards until we're retired. Lindor to 150. Yoshida to 150. Yu Darvish refractor. Jim Rice, base ink. Reggie base. And Edgar Quero to 125. Purple. I think Griffey would be a solid one. Don't like that top loader to put in there though, because I buy a lot of big Griffies at shows because they just sell on the shop easy. Easy peasy. Box number 2 of case number 2. We ripping basketball tonight or what? If I never met you, I'd have a custom Lamborghini. Yeah, but your life wouldn't be as fun. Taylor, are you talking about Griffies? I know a big Griffey sold today. It was like $1,000, but I think we have one more if it doesn't get sold at Shipshawana. So you'd have to check back with me on Tuesday next week. Josh Young, 75, Green Creators Inc. But this one, I think the one that we have in the shop's 2,700. But it's Reds uniform. Trust me, if it wasn't Reds uni, it would be close to the 5K. Matt Shaw to 200. Take care of that. It's nasty. I'll see if I have a picture and I'll send it to you. Jace Young. Heis Young Kim. Yeah, it's an auto. Shaw. Chris Sale to 200. Vlad Jr. Cam Smith, X-Fractor. Jordan to 200. J Ram. Ryan Blitz. Green to 75. No, I believe it's out of 5. It's Dynasty. Oil spill. John Kinsey Noel. Big Christmas. You're welcome, sir. No problem. Big Christmas. The oil spill. Short print. Chapman to 49. Jordan to 250. Justin Monroe, or Morneau. Justin Morneau. My dyslexia kicked in for a second there. Morneau to 99. Chapman to 49. Spencer Schwellenbach, base ink. Schwellenbach. Manzardo to 200. LE refractor. Amador X-Fractor. Judge. Finest moments, or finest timelines, rather. Cisco Alvarez, 250. Max Fried X-Fractor. Kobe Mayo to 75. There was 10 spots left when I went live. Let's see. Yes, the single case is full. The quad case, I mean, we're well over halfway there. So hopefully somebody either gets really crazy tonight and closes it, or it closes tomorrow. One of the two. Mike Trout to 99. Scooble to 250. James Wood base. Thomas Sagasi refractor ink. Koki Sasaki creators. Refill some supplies here. Okay, so we will be ripping the single case of Finest Basketball next. I really wish Finest Basketball had a border on them. I don't know. The border just looks more visually appealing to me. Like, these don't technically have a border, but at least they're framed well. I mean, like, the design goes all the way to the edges. What about you guys over on YouTube? None of you guys said anything about the multi-sport repacks. We in or we out? I don't want to waste a week and a half of time. If we're not down the plunge. Yeah, last night's wasn't the best. I mean, the SGA red was cool, but man, pretty uneventful, honestly. There was a couple nice cards, but pretty flat for the most part. Debut ink refractor, Angel Martinez. Second Angel auto. Angel Martinez. Stanton to 300. Roki base. King Tuck, Kyle Tucker to 25. Orange. Caminero. Juan Soto to 150. There's definitely another card back there. There we go. Mark Burley. Literally did not want to show itself. It was stuck. Burley base ink. Soda blue. Tucker orange. I buy everywhere else, so why not? I'm in. I like it. Nah, I make our repacks fair. To 150 Westberg. I will say, once I start doing it, I'm literally not even going to spreadsheet the cards. I'm spreadsheeting our cost and the recent comps. That's it. So I will not be doing a checklist. I will not know what teams have hits left. I will not know because I do not care. It's all risky business. River Ryan Gold to 50. That's the way it should be done. Caden Dana to 25. Green. Bobby Wood Jr. to 350. I feel like the Whatnotters, I mean, they could do it. They probably do it. Caleb Durbin to 150. Could always, text their buddies and be like, oh, man, this is left. Like, make sure you try to get this team in these 2 next breaks or whatever, There will be none of that going on here because I will not be keeping track. I have enough stuff to do. We rip it. It goes out the door to you guys, or you guys can sign it on our eBay or whatever you want to do with your card. Caden Dana. You need me to yell more like them? It'll never happen. I was built different. I don't sound like it. Come on, chat. So dumb. Come on, chat. I'm getting rinsed, chat. You guys are taking advantage of me, chat. Everything ends with chat. And look at that low number Dana. I like it. It's about time he showed up, right? Roki. Junior to 25. Junior's had himself a nuke fest this year. I sit to the Caminero spot. Caminero to 25. Drew Romo to 150. Luis Angel Acuna extractor. Caleb Durbin to 350. Working on his rainbow. Sasaki. Francisco Alvarez to 200. Ichiro, finest timelines. The Brewers on like a 12-game winning streak right now. Black. Royce Lewis to 20. Oh, Luke, you referencing some of the Whatnot stuff? Check the comps on that one. I like how some of them refuse to check comps. If you ask them to comp a card in their repack, they literally kick you from their live and ban you. To 200 Simeon, because they don't want to get called out. Chandler Simpson refractor. Daniel Sheenman, base ink. Ellie to 125, creators. Ellie. 3 boxes left of case number 2. Yeah, I have too big of a reputation to mess around with stuff like that. Cody, where's this super fractor you were speaking of, bro? Kobe Mayo. Pearl, Chase Dollander to 40. Roki Sasaki to 300. Oh, that's sick. Jimmy Rollins. Some Moments Ink. That's pretty dope. I like the way it looks. It's a cool design. Oh, look at that. Look at that. These things are super short printed. Jackson Holiday. So cool. I can't remember what they called the parallel, though. I can't remember. One of you guys will remind me. At my house. Where's that super fractor at? I got it. Oh yeah, the Alcantara, right? Well, there you go. Oh, Jack's Holiday. Jackson. Ian Happ to 250. Brett Lauder, X-Fractor. Seager to 150. Vladdy to 99 Creators. Manzardo, Purple Ink, and a Roki Sasaki to 250 as well. Manzardo to 125. You spoke it, bro. Spoke it into existence. I can't remember what they called the parallel, though. I think it starts with an S. Can't remember. Yeah, bring it in. Why not? I'll be here after 3. So if you show up after 3, bring it in. Speak it into existence, Chris. Speak it. Who we looking for? Tatis. You gotta let the finest gods know who we're looking for. Adam, you just had to say it. I'm telling you, it works all the time. What did you miss? I asked you where the super fractor is that you speak of, that you've been speaking of. I am going to look it up because I want to know. Doom, 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 doom. Pretty sure it's on the Insider. Oh man, they don't have pack odds on here. What's going on with that? Oh, it's called the Smashing Through. That makes sense. You literally said it, and I completely whiffed. That's my fault. It's called the Smashing Through. They're pretty short printed. Andrew Maverick coming in clutch with the call out. To 150, Sal Frelick. Third to last box of the break is a super. Gotcha. We're going to hold him to it. We'll hold him to it, chat. The 350 Soto. The whole chat's going to throw tomatoes at you. I just got to keep referring to everybody as chat now. You guys were tearing them up at National. It was so funny. Someone was like, tell him to shut up. Spencer Strider to 325. Paul Skeens, X-Fractor, Orange. Cam Smith. I mean, the oranges that are not autographed, we're doing all right there. Cam Smith, orange, and a red arrivals in this break. Drake Baldwin. Tatis to 125. Augustine Ramirez to 200. Iron Man. Durbin. Richard Fitz, Refractor Ink. I pulled the crap out of that dude. After this year, I never want to see this guy's autos again. Nah, I'm not acting like a wet nutter. It's not in my DNA. Can't do it. If it's a turd, I'll let you know. Not polishing them here. They're like, Fernando Tatis purple, he's good, right? And then they just go to the next one. Just unnecessary. Spurio, Job, Jace, Acuna. Yeah, that's not bad for a short print of a non-rookie. The headliners are sweet. Pulled a bunch of headliners last year. How about the Topps Chrome Update Sizzle insert? If you know, you know. Who remembers the big sizzle that I pulled? You're calling last box super? Cody said third to last box. Adiel Amador to 299. RPA Refractor to the Amador spot. I don't have no more space for refractor autos either. They hit the sack. Christian Campbell to 200. We need his auto. Acuna Creators Refractor. Chase Dollander. Schwellenbach to 150. Schwellenbach. I would like to do cases of 20 repacks and make 10 cases, like per series. You know what I mean? So 200 cards. Zach Veen to 200. Color match purple. Arenado with a rider. J Rod to 75, hiding back there. PCA. He's not bad. He's just a Rocky. Muncy to 99. Mason Wynn to 200. Christian Campbell Refractor. David Festa Basing Twins. I sit to the Festa spot. You like how I put that? He's not bad. He's just a Rocky. It's literally just the market, man. What the last big selling Rocky before Veen was, or before Veen's second wave of, you know, him getting called up, it was probably Benny Montgomery a couple years ago. Rockies just don't have a whole lot of traction. Athletics are getting it, though, because they are on the move. They're getting out of Oakland. Pulling new fan bases. Amador's struggling pretty bad. I mean, he made it, right? He made it over all of his prospects that could have made it over him. He's not bad. He's just a Rocky, which means he also doesn't have any coaches either. So, Athletics aren't a bad team. They need a better staff. They need to mess with their batting order a little bit. You know, unprofessional, I can do it better than them opinion. Oh, yeah, well, Warming Bernabel wasn't ever a big prospect, though. I know Nick collected him for a while. I collected him for a while. But he wasn't really ever a big prospect. He was like a tier 3 guy. Oh, I just now seeing your comment up there, Havens. Yes, the Sizzle Otani Superfractor is the one that I pulled. It gemmed for the customer that hit it, and it sold for over $11K on bids. Nuke. Those Sizzles are sweet, though. Nathaniel Lowe. It's not who we're looking for. O'Neal Cruz to 75. Schwarber to 250. Aaron Judge. Hi-Seon Kim X-Fractor. Zach Wheeler to 99. Roki Creators. Lou Bob. Dylan Cruz to 300. Brooks Lee Refractor. Augustine Ramirez. But I don't think the Rockies franchise is anywhere near bad enough to jump ship and move cities. They still have a pretty big fan base. They have a bigger fan base than the Miami Marlins, the Tampa Bay Rays. So they definitely do not need to move. They just need to get it together. Polar Bear. Gunner to 150. Cam Smith Refractor. Hi-Seon Kim. Fergie Jenkins Base Ink. Caleb Durbin to 325. Warming was a prospect call out that I made 2 years ago, though. I thought he was going to come up last year, and he did not. Because the Rockies are used to being a dumpster fire, and they wanted to stay that way. Fergie Jenkins. Come on, Finest. Show us something dirty. Yeah, but I mean, it hasn't ever been that way. The Rockies haven't been really good for a long time. Twins are a dumpster fire. I mean, are they though? Because like the Twins have pieces to the puzzle. The Rockies do too, but they just don't they don't know what to do with it. The Twins need to get rid of their injuries. Buxton hurt. Dude that mashes the most home runs, Royce Lewis, is always hurt. You got to get rid of that stuff. Carlos Rodriguez for the ridiculously good Brewers. The team of average Joes that is just curb stomping everyone in the MLB. The Brew Crew. Simeon to 150. Oh, look, another one. How did we go back-to-back cases and hit one? We got a hitter. That looks like Polar Bear, huh? Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso! Smashing through. Let's go with that holiday. Nice hit to the Polar Bear spot. Roki Sasaki to 350. Luis Angel Acuna. Connor Norby to 99. Oil Spill. Manny Machado. Grant McCray to 200. Roki Sasaki X-Fractor. Nice little run there. Yeah, they're not the only team that does it. Athletics used to do that. Literally just like 5 years ago, the A's were so bad at trading. They would lose every trade. Dude, they could have had Matt Olson still there. And I understand that Matt Olson's not like who people have in mind when you think of an all-star. But the dude's consistently solid. To be fair, though, they did get Langeliers from the Braves. Come on, Roki. Let's find you one, bro. Tommy Edman. Zach Neto, though, that's what you're looking for. Kobe Mayo. 2 relic rookie autos in this break. This one, the refractor to 99. To go with that gold. Two Kobe's. Skubal to 200. Schwellenbach to 75. Jason Correa. Yes. Yeah, the Josh Donaldson trade was... It was hilarious for the rest of us watching it happen. Any and all Halos. You got all the Halo pictures too? Angels haven't shown up a whole lot tonight, huh? Think about that. Like, the pictures usually everywhere. When we post the first repack break, because Nick is against it, doesn't want to do it. I need your guys' support. I need that stuff to fill quick. So we can all look, not just me, we can all look at them and just give them that little smile. Yeah, you guys got a solid prospect. Well, he's a prospect at the time, Joe Ryan. I will say this. I cannot remember the last time the Rays have lost on a trade, though. There's like one that I wish would have never happened as of recently. Angel Martinez green to 75. And that was Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth is very good at defense. Brent Rooker to 150. But like the Blake Snell trade that everybody was like, what are they doing? Nah, Blake Snell was a crybaby. Juan Soto to 325. Do I agree with Kevin Cash's decision in that World Series? Probably not. But regardless, Snell's a crybaby. Schwarber to 200. Maybe not now. He definitely was back then. To 350. Yordan Alvarez. He's also grown up a little bit since then too, so. The Glasnow trade was perfect because Glasnow's absolutely a crybaby. I don't think we really lost on the Joe Ryan trade because they just turned those prospects and stuff into more trades. So Altuve to 50 gold. Norby refractor. Did we had our first redemption? First one I've pulled anyway. Oh no, it says parallel. I don't want to see it. Alcantara to 150. It's not a base. The last month though, Tampa Bay has been sliding big time. They've been losing a lot of games. They also have so many road games left. Yeah, but Nelson Cruz just went somewhere else. We just pawn him off on others. Congratulations, you are due to receive a Finest Autograph 1 Blue Parallel. Dylan Cruz, baby. That's a solid hit. Dylan Cruz. Do we need to be rooting for redemptions tonight or what? You guys know I hate them, especially when we're ripping old stuff. Jewish Dog, nice hit. Yeah, you can go with Cam here. Did he retire as a Ray? I thought he went to one more team. If he retired as a Ray, then they did it for a cash flow reason. Joe Ryan's good enough to where that dude can get paid, and the Rays simply cannot afford that. If Nelson Cruz retired as a Ray, they didn't pay that dude squat. Something special through 6 in Houston. Ooh. Could tonight be the night that it happens? One of those special things? Yeah, they probably freed up cash flow by getting rid of Joe then. Let me check out this O's game real quick. Let's see what we're talking about here. My MLB app. Because I don't want to... If it's what I think it is, I don't want to say it out loud either. Oh, okay. Huh. Well, almost there. The hardest part of the game is the end of the game, though. So, all right. So, Cody over on YouTube said that Nelson Cruz retired as a Padre. So something had to happen there. Brew Crew to 25. Jackson Churio. That's how you know you watch a lot of baseball or you rip a lot of baseball. All you got to do is look at the peepers and you know. Very nice hit to the Churio spot to 25. Moments Inc. 8/8/24. Does it tell us on the back the relevance of that? Oh, is that his debut maybe? No, he hit a pair of dingers to pass Hank Aaron as the youngest player in Milwaukee baseball history to have a multi-homer game. That's pretty cool. It'd be even cooler if that photo is from that game and it's a home run swing. And it's the second home run swing. Roki Sasaki to 150. The Topps design team would hate me. I'd want some very specific photos. Hyseung Kim to 150. To 250, Shota Yamanaga. He went to the Nationals after the Rays, and then the last team is the Padres. There you go. The Rays make moves, though, that I don't understand sometimes. Like, I don't know, Eloy Jimenez to have him play AAA ball. I don't understand that whatsoever, but they know more than I do, I suppose. Christian Yelich to 75. Oh, how about Maddox? Greg Maddox. Creators Gold Ink to 50. It's kind of sick. Nice hit to the Maddox spot. Who would have thought? No, but you got 2 Kobe Mayo RPAs. Or RRAs, Rookie Relic Autos. Corbin Carroll to 250. Dollander, Big Christmas. No Skunk, McGinty. Kumar Rocker. Shane Bieber to 99. Shohei Ohtani, Finest Timelines. Gary Sheffield to 50. That's pretty cool. 35th Anniversary ink. The old rookie cup there. Sheffield. How sick is that? Starting to pull some cool stuff on the back end here. Seager to 325. Dylan Cruz, Refractor, Creators. Our stack of blues is crazy. Big stack of blues. 4 boxes left. Locklear to 99. Ink. Some debut ink. Tyler Locklear. Corbin Burns to 99. Augustine Ramirez to 300. Caminero to 200. Altuve to 325. Is that red? Roki Sasaki. Bro. Gusto Juan Soto. That is the red refractor. 2 of 5. Very nice hit to the Soto spot. Who picked up Soto in this one? Souls. Soto, number 2. 2 on the print out of 5. Gusto Red. We take it. We take any red refractor, especially when it's a superstar. Riley Green to 75. Fred Lynn, base ink. Churio to 350. Got an orange peeking. Seager to 150. Cam Smith is just raking in this one to 25. For some reason, the auto's eluding us, though. Cam Smith. Seager. Fred Lynn. And Riley Green. Green refractor. Pun intended. Yeah, I agree. I haven't pulled a rookie auto in a while now, I feel like. But hey, he's around here somewhere. We just gotta find him. More top loaders. Three boxes left. This is the third to last box. Cody Havens. He says the super is in here. On a shot. Good luck, everyone. Richard Fitz, base ink. Mason Wynn to 200, Ichiro. There you go. Finest timelines. There it goes. A long drive if it stays fair. Home run. It's Carlton Fisk. No more Richard Fitz. Bobby Witt Jr. to 325. Adames to 99. Kyle Tucker, X-Fractor. Adames to 350. Roki, Otani, Trey Sweeney. I want comped if I'm right. Well, we'll see. Juan Soto to 150. Brett Lauder refractor. It's not looking good, though. That's a nice hit. Ben Rice to 150 ink. Dylan Cruz to 200. And not a super. No super in that box. Benny Rice. Two boxes left. Thought we were going to rip some hockey tonight, baby. Product's been nice. Stephen Kwan, the 125. I do think that it is very veteran heavy. Like, I'm okay with stuff like Maddox. Like, there's a lot of like second, third, fourth year guys in here. Correa to 35. Harper to 200. Logan Webb to 200. Jacob Wilson, X-Fractor. Jonathan India to 250. Timelines. J-Rod. Kevin Alcantara to 99. Kobe Mayo, Refractor. Aaron Chunk, Base Ink. Dustin Harris to 300. Cam Smith to 125. Dollinger, Ellie De La Cruz. That box was a little boring. Chunk. Alcantara. All right, last box of the break. Can we do it? I think we have enough top loaders to get us through. Yeah, Luke called a super here. Michael Mercado, Refractor Ink. Dustin Harris to 99. Jackson Jobe to 150. Chase Young, Tatis to 150. Soto X-Fractor, Lubob to 250. Bieber and Rooker. Are the O's still doing it? They still doing it right now? Last chunk. Chase Young to 15. I sit to the Chase Young spot. Black Refractor. It's only the second black of the break. Angel Martinez, refractor ink. Drake Baldwin to 300. And no super there. No super fractors in that 3-caser. Think of cursed. Cannot get over that 350 hump. And I've ripped a ton since then. Since hitting 349. I don't get it. Alright, recap time. We're going to do it by the color. Recap by the color. Don't need to recap those. Our oil spills. Got Manny Machado. Junkinsey Noel. Blues. All different numbering here. Jackson Jobe. Alcantara. Willie Adames. Who was that? Carlton Fisk. Seager. Corbin Burns. Roki Sasaki. Hyseung Kim. Alcantara. Marcus Semien. Connor Norby. Gunnar Henderson. Caleb Durbin. Zach Wheeler. O'Neal Cruz. J-Rod. Max Muncy. Schwellenbach. Vlad Jr. More blue. Drew Romo. Jordan Westberg. Juan Soto. Mike Trout. Matt Chapman. Lindor. Masataka Yoshida. Kevin Alcantara. George Springer. Logan Webb. C.J. Abrams. Thomas Sagasi. Kobe Mayo. Ronald Acuna Jr. Roki Sasaki. Drew Romo. Rhett Lauder. Kobe Mayo. Bobby Witt Jr. That should be all of our blue non-autos. On to some pink. Drake Baldwin, Dustin Harris, Augustine Ramirez, Roki Sasaki, Dylan Cruz, Christian Campbell, Sasaki, Durbin, Dollander, Sagano, PCA, Jace Young, Caden Dana. Purples. Giant brick of purple too. Dustin Harris, Tatis Jr., Cam Smith, Juan Soto, Dylan Cruz, Shane Bieber, Brent Rooker, Tommy Evan, Grant McCray, Zach Veen, Tatis Jr., Augustine Ramirez, Corey Seager, Roki Sasaki, Dela Cruz, Caleb Durbin. Did you guys see me glitch there? Kobe Mayo, Matt Shaw, Edgar Cueto, Alan Roden, Gunnar Henderson, Nico Horner, Kyle Tucker, Byron Buxton, again, Yamamoto, Caleb Durbin, Blake Baldwin, and Shohei Ohtani. All right, greens. Carlos Correa, Riley Green, Christian Yelich, Spencer Schwellenbach, Caden Dana, Ryan Blitz, Shohei Ohtani. Golds, Altuve, Jordan Westberg. Orange, Cam Smith, Kyle Tucker. And black, Jace Young, Royce Lewis. Pearls, Chase Dollander, Rhett Lauder, Bryce Harper. Always, JoJo. Always, brother. Base ink. Aaron Schunk, Richard Fitz, Fred Lynn, Carlos Rodriguez, Fergie Jenkins, David Festa, Daniel Sheenman, Mark Burley, Schwellenbach, Jim Rice, Rob Lesky, Spencer Steer, Colton Cowser, Leo Jimenez, and Michael Mercado. Refractor autos. Angel Martinez, Michael Mercado, Nathaniel Lowe, Richard Fitz, Angel Martinez, Thomas Sagasi, Spencer Schwellenbach, Darren Baker, and Gilbert Diaz. And the showcase, our purple autos, Stephen Kwan, Kyle Manzardo, Junior Caminero, and Thomas Sagasi. /50, Gary Sheffield on the 35th anniversary of his cup. Edgar Martinez, Creators Inc. 2 relic autos over here. Kobe Mayo to 99. Adiel Amador to 299. Green autos. Angel Martinez, Josh Young, Nico Horner. Blue ink. Ben Rice, Tyler Locklear, Sal Frelick, Justin Morneau. Valente Belozo and David Justice. Some gold autos. Greg Maddux, River Ryan, Leo Jimenez, Angel Martinez. Orange ink. Jackson Churio. Cam Smith, non-auto. Caminero, orange ink. Nick Kurtz, non-auto. And Scott Rowland. Gold relic auto. Relic rookie auto. Kobe Mayo to 50. Dylan Cruz, blue ink. Cam Smith to 5, Arrivals. Gusto, red to 5, Juan Soto. Jimmy Rollins, Moments Inc. And 2, Pete Alonso, Jackson Holiday on these smash through super short prints. All right, boys and girls, that wraps up the finest baseball triple case. Let's see if Thomas is in here because he has an Optic personal coming up. I'm going to see if he can't join me real quick. Try to get him in here. If you are here, just say, hey, I'm here, bro. Just going to rip an Optic hobby. Optic football. Whew. Feel like a custodian when I do that. Well, he was active 9 minutes ago. All right. Optic Hobby 2023. Optic Hobby. When you watch this, good luck, Thomas. Empty box. We don't want to know what's on the back. All right, here we go. Again, this is a personal for Thomas. Cedric Tillman, hollow. You guys wish him luck. Optic can be tough. DJ Johnson. Nope. Don't care about those guys. Jamal Charles. Jordan Addison. Derek Carr. Harold Leary. Andre Rison. Mozzie Smith. Sauce Gardner. Watson, Broderick Jones, Tajay Spears, hollow ink. That's not really who we wanted there. Tajay Spears to 150. Tajay, ain't it? Clayton Tune, George Pickens, green. Pickens, 12 of 20. Not a rookie, but that's all right. Christian Kirk, Michael Mayer, Emmitt Smith green. The veterans are showing up. 6 of 20. Why couldn't either one of those be a rookie, a decent rookie? Velo, yep. Keandre Miller, Cade Otton, Gabe Davis, Pink Velocity, 15 of 79. Bo Jackson, Luke Musgrave, Stingley, blue, Derek Stingley Jr., 259 of 299. Sutton, Will Levis, Harold Landry, Brian Robinson Jr., halfway through. Show us a downtown. Jonathan Mingo, Michael Wilson. It's not horrible. Michael Wilson to 299. 113 on the print. I guess I could have put that one up there. Orange. Looks like Jags, maybe. Fahoko. Tank Bigsby. Orange Hollow to 249. 152 on the print. Parsons. We got dark blue here. Those are in the wrong stack. Blackman. Michael Wilson Rainbow. This is the dark blue, not the sky blue. 129 of 199. A pair of Wilsons. Orange. Darnell Washington, Alan Lazard, Dan Marino. Color match Dolphins colors. 211 of 249. Dorsey. You got back to dark blue to 199. CJ Stroud base. Gronkowski to 199. Gronk. 96 on the print to 199. Oh, it's an elite insert. Or retro insert, rather. Wait a minute. Oh, they're so hard to see, bro. It looks base, right? It's not. It's Pandora. As soon as I set it down, I could see it out of the corner of my eye. Jerry Rice, Black Pandora. 24 of 25. It is tough to see, though. There we go. That's a nice hit. Sean Clifford. DCR. Come on. Something nice. Manuel Forbes. Jahmyr Gibbs. Rashee Rice. Danny Two Nichols. Last pack. And it's a base pack, of course. Trey Tucker, Justin Jefferson. Not a crazy box. Not a crazy box by any means. Pandora Jerry's nice. Gronk's alright. Tajay's not really what we're looking for. 2 number cards out of 20, though. Gabe Davis, Velocity. Emmitt Smith and Pickens, both numbered to 20. Tajay Spears, Hollow Ink. Pair of Michael Wilsons to $2.99 and a $1.99. Bigsby Orange, I suppose he's starting, to $2.49, and a Black Pandora that doesn't look like it whatsoever until you really kick it to the side. 24 of 25, Jerry Rice. Could have done better there. All right, boys and girls. Let's see. Basketball's filled up the single case, so we'll be ripping that next. What else is there? 9 spots left in the Panini Value Pick Your Team mixer. Over halfway there on the 4-caser, and a half case of a half case of Topps Chrome Jumbos. PYT. 6 teams left in that. So there's a couple that we can get there tonight. Go see if you guys can fill them up. I'll see you here shortly with basketball. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with us here at Best Card Breaks, and I will see you then.